For any home care agency owner, there's this one threat that's always kind of lurking in the background, something that can just completely upend everything you've built. We're talking about accusations of abuse. And listen, this isn't some far-off, worst-case scenario. It's a real, critical vulnerability that we absolutely have to tackle head-on.
And when we say devastating, let's be really clear what that means. We're not just talking about a legal problem or losing some money. No. A single accusation can absolutely shatter the trust you've worked so hard to build. It can crush your team's morale. And honestly, the emotional and professional toll it takes, well, the ripple effects are just massive.
So I want you to just take a second and really ask yourself that question. I mean, it's so easy to think, oh, that'll never happen to us, or we hire great people. But you know what? Hope is not a strategy. The real question, the one that matters, is do you have a system, a real system in place that can hold up under the pressure of an accusation, whether it's true or not?
Now, the good news here is that you don't have to just cross your fingers and hope for the best. There is a clear, there's a powerful, and there's a proven formula for building your defense. It's actually pretty straightforward, but it does require your full commitment. So think of this as your blueprint for protection.
And here it is, the core insight. Your entire defense comes down to a simple but incredibly powerful foundation. It's like a three-legged stool. You've got rock-solid documentation, continuous training, and crystal-clear policies. Now think about it. If any one of those legs is wobbly, the whole thing comes crashing down. They are all connected and they are all equally important.
All right, so let's dig into what you do before a crisis could ever even happen. This is the proactive part, right? This is where you actually build the walls of your fortress. This is not about reacting to problems. It's all about making your agency tough and resilient right from the very beginning. And here are those foundational pillars we just talked about. First, you've got to establish the rules of the road with clear policies. Then, you make those policies come to life through regular, effective training. And finally, you create that verifiable proof of the great work you're doing through mandatory, thorough documentation. Okay, so when it comes to your policies, they just can't be vague. They have to spell out step by step your strategies for preventing abuse before it starts. And just as critical, they have to detail the exact procedure for reporting an issue. There can't be any gray areas, no room for guesswork, none. Next up is training. And this has to be about more than just the technical side of caregiving. It has to zero in on two absolutely critical areas: maintaining professional boundaries, because that's often the first thing to slip, and of course, ensuring total client safety. That has to be the North Star for every single person on your team.
And this is completely non-negotiable. You've heard it before. In the eyes of investigators, lawyers, if it wasn't documented, it didn't happen, period. Every visit, every important interaction, any little change from the care plan, it all has to be recorded. This paperwork is your objective proof. It's your timeline. It is your single greatest weapon in a dispute.
So think of it like this, right? Your policies, those are the blueprints. Your training, that's the skilled crew that's actually building the thing. And your documentation, those are the strong, unshakable stones that make up the walls. Put them all together and you have a foundation that is practically unbreachable.
But look, even with the best preparation in the world, what happens if an accusation is actually made? This is where all that proactive work really pays off. Because you're not going to be panicking. You're going to be executing a crisis response protocol that you already have in place. And that protocol is simple and direct. You have two immediate priorities that need to happen at the same time. First, you launch an investigation that is fast and fair. Second, you lock down all the information and maintain strict confidentiality. Let's break down why both of these are so vital. An immediate investigation shows everyone you're taking this seriously, and it lets you get the facts while memories are still fresh. A fair process is key because it protects the rights of both the client and the caregiver. At the very same time, confidentiality stops gossip in its tracks and protects the reputation of everyone involved while you get to the bottom of things.
So, when you take that strong foundation and you combine it with a clear crisis protocol, what do you end up with? You get a fortified agency. And that's the ultimate goal, isn't it? An organization that's prepared, professional, and truly protected.
And what's so important to remember is that this system is not just about protecting the business, it actually creates a shield for everybody. It protects your clients because it puts their safety first. It protects your caregivers from unfair or false accusations. And by protecting them, you are ultimately protecting the agency itself.
When it comes right down to it, this is about way more than just managing risk.
It's about being able to run your business with confidence. It's about knowing, deep down, that you've done the right thing by your clients and your team. That right there is the bedrock of operational stability. And it's the only real way to get true peace of mind.
So we'll end with this question. The threat is definitely real, but the defense is clear. The choice is yours. Are you going to proactively build your fortress on that solid foundation now? Or are you going to wait and try to fight back after the siege has already started? The time to build is now.